Hi, today we're reading A Life Long Ago Schools. Long ago, schools were not the warm, colorful places they are now. Schools were very different. Long ago, a school was a small building with only one room. Only unmarried women were teachers. Sometimes the teacher lived with a student's family, and sometimes she lived in the schoolhouse. Kids of all different ages went to school together. Today, kids go to school until they are 17 or 18 years old. Long ago, kids usually only went to school until they were 13. School long ago was not very fair. Many girls did not go to school because people back then didn't think it was important for girls to learn. Girls were eventually allowed to go to school, but for a long time, they couldn't learn in the same room as boys. Long ago, kids with black or brown skin were not allowed to go to school with white children. Some black or brown children were not allowed to go to school at all, which also was very unfair. Many kids today take buses to school. There were no buses or cars long ago, so kids had to walk. Some kids walked many miles each day to get there. Today, kids learn while sitting on the floor, at desks, or at tables to complete their work. Long ago, students sat on wooden benches or at desks. Paper was very expensive long ago. So instead, students wrote on slates or pieces of birch bark. They would use pencils made of clay or quills dipped in pots of ink to write. Schoolhouses were cold in the winter. The teacher and students would work together to start a fire in a fireplace or wood stove to warm the room. Since there was no electricity, they had to use lamps or candles for light. Kids learned by listening to the teacher talk. They had to memorize what she said and then say it out loud. They learned to read and write. They learned basic math and how to say religious prayers. Long ago, most kids were expected to help on their family's farm during the summer months, so they didn't go to school. This began the tradition of summer vacation. Things change over time. Life today is very different than long ago.